Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe and positive out there. There is a lot happening in this crypto space at the moment, guys, and I did obviously read up on the entire brief from Ripple's lawyers. Guys, that has just made me even more bullish on Ripple and XRP like you would not believe. And honestly, I think the SEC is going to have an incredibly difficult time, winning this lawsuit. I think the SEC is going to be pushed in a corner to settle because the SEC doesn't want egg on its face. I know this for a fact, all right? They don't want to lose. They want to, go after a power grab and obviously set a massive precedence in this case for all of crypto to set regulations, by enforcement, basically. So after reading everything that the Ripple's attorneys have put out, I'm extremely bullish on XRP. Straight up. I think it's an unbelievable asset. I think what they're doing is incredible. And honestly, I think that the SEC is going to have a very hard time winning this case. And we're going to go through everything. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well. Because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom. And yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. We are just getting started. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, give this video a thumbs up. So give it a good old thumbs up. It's down there. I'll wait for you. Thank you very much. You guys rock. Also, little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto, all right? So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way. Yes, I've got my new Black Bulls hat on because I'm very bullish today. Let's go to the community tab. Now, I did pull out some things from this summary judgment that, I thought was pretty cool, guys. So anyway, I'm going to go through everything. So good morning, XRP Ripple. That is all. Now time for a coffee. Yes, I've had my espresso this morning. And 87% of you have said bullish, and I agree. Now, one area, Ripple. This is taken out of the actual, I've got it on Dropbox. I downloaded it and started reading it all last night. So Ripple targets cross-border payments, a roughly $20 trillion market that still depends on mid-20th century payment technologies. Let that sink in for a moment. $20 trillion. It's just madness. Madness. Anyway. And I did say this, this was last night, I was in bed reading this, so everything XRP lawyers state facts. The SEC untethered position would convert the sale of all types of ordinary assets, diamonds, gold, soybeans, cars, and even works of art into sales of securities. That is absolute facts. Some other stuff I pulled out here, guys. Ripple customers have transferred more than $10 billion in payments to date via Ripple products that use the XRP ledger. Just let that sink in for a moment. You've got $10 billion in payments. They're going after and changing an industry that has $20 trillion. $20 trillion. It's unbelievable. It's mind-blowing. And yes, that was my trading view indicators on there. Absolutely smashing a buy signal right there on the daily. Again, I've got videos on that. I should do another one. But anyway, I've got a DeMarket invoice. See, I've got business on my mind. Indicator there on my charts as well as the RSI, both 14-day period. And of course, my buy signals are working very, very nicely, as you can see right there. And they're spot on. All right, so those of you who want to trade, that's pretty cool. And obviously, you've got here, guys, Ripple files public motion for summary judgment. Ripple Labs, Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson file motion for summary judgment, seeking judgment as a matter of law. Ripple goes even a step further by concluding the court could grant summary judgment in favor of defendants Ripple. Bullish. And another interesting thing about Ripple, and I pulled all this out to summarize it, but I'm sure Jeremy Hogan's going to talk about it today in his video. We're still waiting for that. Ripple settled with the DOJ and FinCEN, both which determined that XRP was a virtual currency in 2015. In 2015, government departments in the United States declared XRP a virtual currency. Come on. It's unbelievable, guys. It's just ridiculous. Also, the price of Ripple soared nearly 10% after an unknown whale purchased $500 million worth of XRP. Something big is going on here, guys, and I'm sure we're about to see everything come out very, very soon. Let's go to Coinspot. This is where I buy my cryptos in Australia, by the way. Please feel free to use the referral link below. You will get $10 in Bitcoin. Of course, do your own research. All these prices you see here are in Australian dollars. Now, I'm going to go through my favorite coins. Not all of them, because I want to make this video quite short today because I'm very, very busy. Bitcoin sitting at 29,000 Australian dollars. Yes, everything else is set to USD. Ethereum's at $2,000 today, down nearly 9%. All right. I'm staking Ethereum. I think it's going to be a great project just to make money on it. I'm not too bullish on founders, but I will make money on it. All right, that's facts. XRP's at 54 cents. Cardano's at 68 cents. Moving down to some other favorites, of course, you've got XLM at 16 cents. Algorand's at 44 cents. VeChain at 3 cents. There's some interesting stuff about Luna and Do Quant as well. Hedera at 8 cents as well. Quant is at $159, down nearly 5% today. Incredibly bullish. Axie Infinity's at $18. I might buy some more of that and stake it and earn some pretty crazy interest. IOTA's at 38 cents. Moving down to some other favorites of mine, guys. Of course, we've got Gala Games, which is currently priced at, if I can find it, 6 cents. Being flipped by XDC quite a bit, guys, at 4 cents there. That is insanely undervalued. Now, let's go to Crypto Bubbles, because there is a lot. There's a summary judgment brief right there. I've just been reading it still. Crypto Bubbles. Let me go here and refresh it on the day. Everything is in the red. All right, we've got Ethereum proof of work, which to me is absolutely useless. I mean, why would you buy this? Anyway, trading at $8.63. It's now trading at $4 half price. Hasn't been doing very well, guys. I'm not that interested in that anyway. I only bought Ethereum, obviously the proof of stake version. And of course, Ethereum Classic is down 13% as well. Was trading at $34 and currently is trading at 29 USD. Now, some opportunities, guys. Where else we got here, guys? Where is XRP here? Can I see it? I can see IOTA right there. Bullish on this one, guys. IOTA is a banking coin. XRP currently trading down 0.42% today. It's still up 1% on the week, 6% on the month. And I just want to point out that, you know, even with a lot of people are saying it wasn't much of a rise, but this is nothing. This is absolutely nothing. Honestly, this is going to go parabolic when we get some positive news from this stupid lawsuit. This is going to go absolutely mental. Mark my words. I mean, there's going to be so much FOMO into it, guys. Buying it at these levels now at like 50 cents. People are going to start rushing to buy it when it's like $10 to $15. Facts, all right? Now, crazy stuff here. XRP surges. Get rid of those cookies. As Ripple aims for a big, very big win against the SEC lawsuit filed. So after 2-year grueling legal battle, in the dust may settle soon. In the case against Ripple and the US SEC. In its latest court filing, Ripple Labs and 2 top executives were asked the court to issue a summary judgment in their favor, claiming that the SEC failed to prove its case against them as required under the law. Facts. In the motion, the defendants argue that the SEC failed to present key evidence backing assertions that all XRP was an investment contract with Ripple and therefore a security under the federal securities laws, invoking the 75-year-old decision in the SEC versus Howey case. The defendants stated that the Supreme Court had settled the meaning of the statutory term investment contract by settling out 3 key ingredients. First, the investment contract has to involve a contract between the promoter and an investor, establishing the investor's rights to an investment. Secondly, that the contract must impose post-sale obligations on the promoter to take specific actions for an investor's benefit. Thirdly, the contract must grant an investor a right to share profits from a promoter's efforts to generate a return on the use of investors' funds. According to the defendants, the SEC had failed to prove all 3. The defendants also claimed that the SEC could not lawfully extend its regulatory reach to XRP transactions that occurred on foreign cryptocurrency exchanges or outside the territorial scope of the United States securities laws. Furthermore, they questioned the SEC's authority over crypto assets, arguing that the Securities Act did not confer the regulator authority to police non-securities. My hot take here: after 2 years of litigation, the SEC is unable to identify any contract for investment. That's what the statute requires and cannot satisfy a single prong of the Supreme Court's Howey test. Everything else is just noise. Stuart Alderotti, Ripple's general counsel, tweeted Congress only gave the SEC jurisdiction over securities. Let's get back to what the law says. Facts. Although many dispute that are still being briefed right now, including a decision on the SEC's objection to producing the infamous Hinman speech-related documents, the latest motion is crucial in that it could bring the lawsuit to a close. All right, according to the court's schedule right now, the SEC is expected to file its opposition to motion by October 18, followed by a series of consultations between the parties that will help the court decide the case, hopefully before year end. Meanwhile, the crypto community remains confident that the court will rule in its favor, removing the cloud of uncertainty that has suppressed the XRP's price since April last year. As of publication, XRP trades at 38 cents after a 19% gain in the past 3 days. Guys, this is insanely bullish. And I'm sorry there is a fire truck going on the outside there, but guys, this is insane. All right, and I'm not joking. I have read through most of this, and there is a lot of reference to case law in the United States, most of which I'm not really privy to because I'm an Australian citizen. But by the reading, this document right here and going through this, the SEC, how in the hell are they going to try and defend against this? They can't. Ripple's lawyers have absolutely destroyed the SEC's arguments. I mean, by pure state and facts and case law. I mean, just read it. Go and have a read of it. If you haven't read it, just read through it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here, obviously, to go through, but a lot of it's got to do with case law and comparing Ripple to, all of this case law. Ripple, I mean, has done nothing wrong. Honestly, by reading this in detail, they have done nothing wrong. Straight up. They have not sold a security. By selling a security, they need to obviously, register with the SEC. People get profits and whatnot from the company, dividends, all that stuff, voting rights. XRP has none of that. None of that whatsoever, and it is a decentralized ledger. No, not one person controls the XRP ledger. It is decentralized. I mean, I can't say that about Ethereum, but I'm just saying, go and have a read of all of this, guys. Download it and read this stuff because it's very fascinating. This last night has made me extremely bullish on XRP, more so than anything than any before. I mean, I was bullish before, but this has just solidified my position on XRP. I think it's going to be absolutely insane. Now, Crypto has put out a price prediction for 2030. So let me have a look at this, all right? Because I think we're going to go a lot higher than this, but I'm just putting it in there for fun. So Finders experts had a rather conservative figure for XRP in 2030. They believe that the crypto could hit $4.98 by 2030. In a statement to Finder, Matthew Harry, the head of funds of Digital X Asset Management, revealed that he doesn't see any utility in XRP other than its application element. I strongly disagree with you there, mate. According to the data published on Nasdaq's website, the average projection for 2030 is around $18.39. That is still good. It's still very good, guys. But honestly, I think we're going to soar past $18. Honestly, I think this is going to be the biggest crypto. It is going to overtake Ethereum. It's going to be massive. All right, I know this for a fact. I can feel it in my bones. Anyway, Goldman Sachs' bearish macro outlook puts Bitcoin at risk of crashing to $12,000. I do not think so. Again, it's been hovering around that 30,000 Australian mark for a very long time. I think that is the bottom. I don't think it's going to go any lower than that. Bitcoin derivatives data also shows sentiment shifting in favor of massive crash below 20,000. The current psychological support, a sequence of macro warnings coming out of the Goldman Sachs camp, puts Bitcoin at risk of crashing to $12,000. If Bitcoin crashes to that level, I will buy Bitcoin straight up, but I don't believe that's going to happen. Also, Terra Do Kwon denies he's on the run after issuance of arrest warrant right here. Do Kwon, the founder of troubled Terraformer Labs platform behind the collapsed Luna ecosystem, has denied allegation that he's on the run after South Korean court issues a warrant for arrest against him. Kwon has alleged that he is ready to cooperate with any state agency interested in talking to him, while maintaining that he has nothing to hide. He said in a tweet in September, "I am not on the run or anything similar for any government agency that has shown interest to communicate. We are in full cooperation right here, and we don't have anything to hide." Let's see what happens there, guys. Let's see if they can find out where all that money went. Just curious. Let me know in the comments below. Let's go here, guys, to cryptometer.io, see where the money's been flowing. We've got Solana, we've got Matic, BNB, Ethereum, Stellar, which is nice. Reef, very nice. I've been bullish on that for a very long time. We do not have XRP there, which is very interesting. If I change this to the last hour, upgrade now. Of course, they want passive income, don't they? All right, cryptometer.io. Righto. There you go. Just show the daily. Fine. That is absolutely fine. Some other stuff here. We've got buy flow as well. XRP is not in there also. But guys, I'm not promoting these guys. I just use it to see where the money has been flowing. Now, let's go to Twitter right now because there is so much going on. You've got Alan Tarrant here, official statement from Ripple. Stuart Alderotti. Today's filings show that the SEC is acting outside of their legal limits. The SEC is not looking to apply the law. They are looking to remake the law in the hopes that it can impermissibly expand the jurisdiction right here. Their jurisdiction. Of course. Absolutely, of course. Go watch this video, guys. It is absolutely hilarious. Joey Diaz, go watch that. It'll just make your day. Anyway, my hot take on after 2 years of litigation, the SEC is unable to identify any contract for investment that's what the statute requires and cannot satisfy a single prong of the Supreme Court Howey test. Everything else is just noise. Congress only gave the SEC jurisdiction over securities. Let's get back to what the law says. All right, we know this. Awesome stuff, Alderotti as well. The day is finally here. Our motion for summary judgment is public. You can view it here. Go and have a read of it. It's unbelievable. Judge Torres cannot ignore the DOJ and the FinCEN agreement right here. Lastly, Ripple showcases how the US Treasury and FinCEN ruled that XRP is a virtual currency and it had to comply with banking laws, which would generally exclude securities laws. Absolute facts. The judge will look at that, I believe anyway. Dogecoin has flipped Polkadot to become the 10th largest cryptocurrency in the world by market value. Very interesting right now. Alan Tarrant did interview. I just watched a bit of it. Obviously, I had to film because I've got a pretty busy day today. But with John E. Deaton, a legend, go and have a look. Settlement rumors everywhere. Yes, I've been seeing that. Banks are closed for the weekend. Bitcoin never closes. Absolute facts right here. And guys, I put up this tweet and I pulled it out of the summary for motion or summary judgment right here, guys. So the SEC's untethered position would convert the sale of all types of ordinary assets. Even oranges would be securities. All right. Now, conclusion, James Rule XRP, thank you for this one. The court should grant summary judgment in favor of the defendants, aka Ripple. The end is near. All of this stuff with Ripple right here. The day is finally here, guys. Ripple files public motion for summary judgment. Bullish is anything right here. Ethereum founded by Vitalik Buterin donated $1 billion worth of Shiba Inu to help India fight this situation around the world. I was in before that happened. And when that happened, it just went mental right there, guys. It was absolutely crazy. So I thought someone was at my door. Ripple settled again. What else we got here, guys? Goldman Sachs says that stock market could fall another 26% if the Fed gets too aggressive with interest rate hikes. Yes, we could see even crypto be affected. That's why I retweeted that. Jeremy Hogan right here, and I'm waiting for his video, and I'm sure at the time of filming, it will come out shortly after this. But guys, the SEC failed to get on record that any XRP purchaser heard Ripple's alleged marketing pitch. A big problem because it has the burden to prove everything here. And of course, a lot of other stuff, which I will do my best to lay out in a video tomorrow night if I can sleep. Guys, how is the SEC going to win this case? I don't think they can. And that's why we're probably seeing so many settlement rumors going around right now. And Brad Garlinghouse right here, guys. Today's filings make it clear that the SEC isn't interested in applying the law. They want to remake it in all impermissible right here efforts to expand their jurisdiction far beyond the authority granted to them by Congress. We know this because, again, I've told you before, Gensler is on a freaking power grab. That's what he's doing. And I honestly believe he's jealous of Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson and David Schwartz. Just my opinion. I think he's jealous. Deep down. I really do. Let me know in the comments below what you think about that. I think he's jealous. The lizard man is jealous because he went to MIT. He didn't do anything great with his life. He just became a politician and started regulating the industry, but he did not create a product that is going to change the financial world forever. He's jealous, and he's in a powerful position right now, and he's throwing around his power like a kid in a candy store chucking a tantrum. All right, he needs to leave. Anyway, total market cap's $930 billion, $64 billion in total volume in the last 24 hours, 40% BTC, 17% Ethereum. And of course, the only coins I'm focusing on right now, go to my watch list. You can see it right here, guys. Banking coins, Ethereum. Yes, I do hold that. XRP, of course, Cardano, XLM, Algorand, Hedera, Quant, IOTA, XDC, and Alliance Block. This is where my money's going. And guys, you think this is big right here in the last 7 days. That insane green candle right there. This is nothing. We're just getting started. An all-time, guys, it's still up 6,000%. And the last all-time high is $3 USD. We are going to soar past that. Facts right there. Soar past this, guys. It's going to be absolutely insane. Now, let's talk about it in the comments. Thank you very much for sticking around to the end of the video. Take care. We'll speak to you tomorrow and in the community tab, all right? Peace out, guys. Bye.